My name is Luke, and welcome to an episode of my HeartGold Dream Team Quest. In this series, I'll be hunting some of my favorite shiny Pokemon that this game has to offer. This will be done on one cartridge, one save file, and one DS. With this exact setup, I'll form a team of 6 incredible shinies, share their stories, and take on the Elite Four to become champion of the Johto region. Good luck to you if you're hunting, and let's get right into the episode. In the last episode, I found my first full odds fishing shinies, expanding on my story as a shiny hunter with shiny Chinchou. A lot has happened since then, so let's quickly get up to speed. First, I eagerly gathered Moonballs in preparation for my next hunt. Then, I departed from Olivine with Chinchou to defeat Chuck, earning my 5th badge. Chinchou then evolved into Lantern, which looks incredible with the Master Ball. Afterwards, I went back to Olivine and defeated Jasmine, earning badge 6. Next up was Mahogany Town. I caught my free shiny at the Lake of Rage, evolved Quilava into Typhlosion, which looks insane in the overworld, and defeated Price, earning badge 7. From there, I defeated Team Rocket, and finally arrived at Blackthorn City, where I defeated Claire, and earned my 8th and final gym badge, which, to be fair, I didn't want to do without my 5th team member. But a very useful item for obtaining it was locked behind Waterfall, which requires the 8th badge, the White Flute. I grabbed it immediately and began preparations for my next target, Gligar. I'm sure you're quite aware that a common theme of this Dream Team quest has been storytelling, and I'd imagine at this point in time, you're expecting the story of my experiences with Gligar, right? Truth is, I don't have a story this time. I actually have no experiences with Gligar and have never used it in the past. And honestly, I'm glad this is the case. Not every hunt will be a nostalgia-filled quest to find the shiny starter you wanted most, or a hunt to find your favorite shiny Pokemon again. Don't get me wrong, these things are important, but I think it's just as important to make connections with a Pokemon that you've never partnered with before. With so many different Pokemon in every region, it's impossible to make core memories with every one, which is exactly what gives Pokemon so much replayability. Any new playthrough, challenge run, or in my case, a shiny quest, gives plenty of opportunities for new experiences. And when considering new experiences for this Dream Team quest, I was reminded of one of my favorite designs in Johto, Gligar, and its cross-generation evolution, Gliscor. On top of their power and menacing design, their shinies are nothing short of gorgeous, and match perfectly with the Moonballs that I made earlier, which made Gligar the perfect candidate for my Johto Shiny Dream Team quest. With my decision made and my file ready, it was time to commit to the hunt. Here's how I approached it. I set up a level 24 Repel Trick on Route 45, resulting in 67% Gligar and 33% Graveler. It's an amazing Repel Trick that looks very favorable in odds, but just in case I wasn't lucky, I prepared for a shiny Graveler by bringing a Quagsire with Damp to avoid self-destruct. The only downside is the slow encounters, which can be aided with the White Flute and Illuminate or No Guard. With a Noctowl for status and as my Repel Tricker, I jumped straight into the hunt prepared for any outcome, including length. And I'm certainly glad I was prepared for a long hunt. This hunt surprisingly turned out to be the longest in the series so far. Day by day, stream after stream, the encounters stockpiled without anything to show for it. I even surpassed double odds for the first time since the starters of this DTQ. This wasn't the only game that was droughting at the time, which had me questioning what the future of these hunts would look like. The encounters felt faster than they actually were thanks to so many of you that accompanied me through this hunt on Twitch. The constant push to just get the shiny now, every stream for a month straight, was more than enough to get me through. Even if you were one of the villains praying I'd find Graveler or Sandile instead of my targets. Thanks guys, maybe next time. It was also motivating hearing how many of you found shinies during this hunt. Huge congrats to all of you. With tons of inspiration, I continued to push for triple odds. After 124 hours of hunting, something finally showed itself while I was live, just over 19,000 encounters in. be fair though, it's not like how do I put this? I work pretty quick, so it was never much of an issue. My thing is I would always procrastinate to like the last second and then like have to do it all in one night. Which really is a bad way to work, but it just almost makes me... I feel like I worked better under pressure in a way, which is strange, but... And it's also really satisfying seeing it come together, even though you're staying up till like early in the morning getting it done. The truth nuke. No, that's a different level of talent. You can procrastinate on an art project and it comes out nice. That's so cool. Shiny Gligar! It actually happened! No way! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! What? Right over 19k? Oh my god! What the fuck? Yo, thank you guys. So glad you're here. It looks so good. That actually has my heart racing, just out of nowhere. Phase 1, by the way. No Gravy Liars. Shout out to Erwin. No Groveler. Thank you, God. Oh my god. Nah, that's so sick. Holy shit. Alright, hold on. Let me finish this Coliseum reset and I'll get into that. Oh my god. So, I think I have Hypnosis. I do. Send Hypnosis. Bro, I was almost right. You were so close, Yuri. Crazy. And I'm missing. GG. Go to sleep. Alright, now that it's in bed, I think we're just chucking Moonballs. Shouldn't be too crazy. By the way, this is gonna look so good in the Moonball match. Again, shout out to Erwin. 42 Moonballs, let's go. First ball, easy. Let's go. All right, well, I guess it's time to prep for Ho-Oh. Infinite Strat incoming. So excited for this, man. I actually can't wait. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Can't wait for the evolution. But okay, I'll be back with nature guesses, show off, and then ultimately the evolution. And that should be it. Moving on to Ho-Oh, the last of the DTQ already, man. I can't believe it's almost over. So nuts. Save immediately. I must. Tell you what, let's overworld immediately. I need to see it. And... oh my, that's insane! It's so blue! Bro, that looks so good. Alright, I got a couple nature guesses. Let me grab those immediately. We got Hover Odds, the homie with Modest, Skarmory with Jolly, Mick with Impish, Tostada with Rash, Gliscor with Timid, Mustafa with Quiet, Javi with Timid, Cabbage with Bashful, Tails of Ninetales with Adamant, Spandoozle with Sassy, Liz with Jolly, Zen with Gentle, Shinetric with Bold, Yuri with Adamant, Ushi with Lonely, Eevee with Adamant, Low-Kicks with Naughty, and Reggie with Bold. Let's see. I would guess Rash myself. It is Serious. Neutral, right? Not bad. I'll take it. Alright, let me see the back sprite now. Go into the same grass, I must. Yo, Shinetric, you got it? Shout out to Shinetric, he got the nature guess. I always forget to check. Normal Graveler, Shiny, Gligar. Crazy back sprite, by the way. But okay, I will be back with the evolution in a little bit. Since it's impossible to get the Razor Fang until post-game, I traded one over from my copy of Platinum, and I was ready to get right into the evolution. Look at it, dude! That's so good. The cry's insane as well. Absolutely crazy. So stoked to have this overworld. Oh my god! That is insane! Holy shit! On summary screen? I must. See the ball combo? Cinema. So clean. Alright, one encounter, show off the back sprite, and that'll be it for me. We'll roll the outro. Normal Gligar, very fitting. And shiny Gliscor. With 5 members obtained, it's time to finish off this DTQ with one of my favorite shinies in Johto. And with it, the story that started this entire quest. Thank you all so much for watching, good luck on your hunts, and I'll see you in the next one.